Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Brownstone, Brownstone's best business review. Today, you're going to be hanging out with me in the Brownstone for a special holiday edition of Brownstone's best business review. I'm Dr. Clark, or Dr. P, or just plain old Paulette, and we're here to talk to Ardean Miller Marbley about Mah Melanin. She is the CEO and founder of some of the most amazing pieces of holiday fare that you do not want to miss. Do you guys want to see this? Let's take a look. What do you think about that? This is a 4-pack gift wrap, home for the holidays collection with Black folks on the cover. Look at this. Look at the brilliance of the colors. This is a 4-pack. Guys, take a look at this. Holiday Magic collection. Just in time for the holidays. And we are honored to have Ardean Miller Marbley in the Brownstone to hang out with us today and talk about her journey and to welcome her as one of our very own people in the neighborhood. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, we have the owner, CEO, and founder of Mah Melanin, Ardean Miller Marbley. How are you? Welcome. Are those tears?
It is. It is tears. Everything is still just so surreal. We've worked so hard for this, and to hear the introduction and to realize, wow, they're talking about my brand.
Yes.
They're talking about me. They're talking about all of the hard work, right, that I've put in, my team have put in. And not only that, they're talking about all of the customers who have stood beside me and allowed Mah Melanin to get to this point. I am just so moved. I tried clearing up my face, but it didn't happen. I'm a crybaby, and I'm so humbled and appreciative about anything when it comes to Mah Melanin and other individuals. I really so thank you for having me, and thank you for that beautiful introduction.
Of course. We're honored to have you, and thank you for coming to hang out with us for a little while. I know we've been so busy today, and we almost missed each other yesterday. I was like, we're gonna touch base because listen, we have got to talk about all of the things with Mah Melanin. Let's get into it.
Okay, I'm here for it.
Who is Mah Melanin? Let's talk about that name.
So yeah, Mah Melanin is the brainchild of Ardean. So actually growing up and looking at products and characters that didn't reflect anyone who looked like me, my community, my family or friends, and just seeing that void of those characters, here's the thing, being accurately represented in media. So let's course correct. There were some characters that were reflected in media, but they weren't accurately reflected in media. And that can really do some really bad damage to a child as well as adults. So as a child, I knew I wanted to change the world. And once I became an adult, I started actually purchasing wrapping paper and gift wrap and realizing, oh, wait up. Where am I? Where's my kids? Where are my parents? Where are the people that look like me? And so that is how Mah Melanin was formed. We actually introduced the world to our gift wrap with our first Santa, which is the Black Santa. He's the only one that wears a gold chain and matching S shoes. Yeah, he's different because
I love it. Okay, keep going. I love it. Okay.
Yeah. So remember the term accurate representation, right? I wanted to find a way to be able to have those that look like us understand
Mhm.
that this character is the Santa or has some type of characteristics of the Santa that would
Yeah,
walk into your home.
absolutely.
So the
Absolutely.
S shoes and the gold chain, and if you look really closely, the hat is tilted a little bit to
So,
the
yes,
side,
it is.
brings in that flavor and spice so that it can
Yeah.
accurately reflect. So
Okay.
that's what I actually love about the introduction of our first character. And
Mhm.
there's so many levels to that character because at first I just wanted to introduce Black Santa to people, right, who
Mhm.
look
Mhm.
like me, make sure that they had a product that they could relate to. But then
Right.
everyone started falling in love with him.
Mm.
Everyone. And I wondered, I'm like, gosh, what is that thing? What is that magic mojo that is making everyone fall in love with him?
Mhm.
And then what I found out and realized is that he shows us how we can be so different. Like, have you ever seen a
Mhm.
Santa with a gold chain?
No.
Ever seen a Santa with the S shoes?
Yeah.
He shows how you can be so different, so
Mhm.
unique. And
Mhm.
once you grasp that beauty, that uniqueness, that difference, right?
Mhm.
That's
Mhm.
when your magic shines. That's
Yeah.
when people gravitate to you. And
Mhm.
he was able to show how he can step out of the box, show
Mhm.
his true self and true form, and
Yes.
still be loved. And that's the same with all of us.
Right. I love that. I
Those
love.
the uniqueness that
Yeah.
we all have,
Yeah.
those are the things that make us so beautiful in this world.
Mhm.
And understanding that
Mhm.
and taking hold of that and
Mhm.
grasping that and using that as your superpower to pull you out up
Amen.
to be the best who you can be. Oh my God.
Yes.
Everyone's going to gravitate to you. But not only
Yeah.
that, you yourself will
Yeah.
be so secure in you because those
Mhm.
things that you thought were flaws, you realize those are the things who make me me.
Yes.
Those
Come
are the
on.
things that makes me powerful.
Yeah.
Those are the things that make my melanin.
Mm. I love it. I love it. And
Mhm.
so you have started Mah Melanin, and it's not just, so let's stick here first because I want to make sure that we understand that Mah Melanin or mahmelanin.com, and I definitely want to make sure that we put your website up here so that our guests can see the name mahmelanin.com. Now, not only do you sell, because we're going to circle back to this special holiday edition that you have going on, but you have backpacks and bags and mugs and all of these things that are representation of us when you are going about your daily life. So it's really a lifestyle brand, if you will, and you've
It,
got all the things, right?
it is. It is definitely a lifestyle brand. We
Mm-hmm.
do have all of the things.
Mm-hmm.
And one really great thing that separates us is that we really believe in being inclusive and diverse. So
Yes.
when we think of that, you may visit our website and you may see characters who may have vitiligo, or you
Mm-hmm.
may see a character who may have a prosthetic leg. So we want to embrace everyone, characters who are uniquely able,
Mm-hmm.
because we all deserve a place and a space in this world.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I love that.
Mhm.
So when we go over to the website, which I did, I took a sneak peek, y'all. And it is, first of all, the website is so adorable.
Oh,
And
thank
I
you.
get an opportunity to really take a look and see all of your products and how it says every product tells your story,
Your story.
your story. And I'm looking at these amazing, the wrapping paper, and it looks like it's of a really strong quality. Like, you know how sometimes you can go to Walmart, because can we go here?
We can go there.
Go to Walmart and the wrapping paper is like a 3-pack for $4.99 or something like that, and then you get it home and you hold the paper up and you breathe wrong a little bit. I'm just saying,
That's
so
not my melanin's paper.
I see. So let's talk
Yes.
about the paper, because you've got backpacks, travel bags, weekender bags, home living. You've got notebooks, mugs, fleece blankets, what holiday blankets, and all of these are a representation of us. And I love that. Special delivery. Oh, oh, oh.
What do you see now?
So it says the Santa's Crew Velveteen Plush Blanket.
Oh, yeah.
And it comes in 3 different colors: light brown, caramel mocha, and green. So, and there's Santa, and girl, he look at his shoes. Listen, with the go. Y'all head over to mahmelanin.com and take a look for yourself at what you, because it looks like you're Christmas ready. You're ready for the holidays.
Yeah, yeah.
Already. Yeah. I love it. This is amazing.
Did you see Mrs. Claus and her little slight herringbone that she's wearing? Really elegant. Did you see it?
Oh, wait a minute. Yo, Mrs. Claus has a herringbone on. What in the what? Yes, I love it. She is letting us have the hair. Santa kind of looked like he a little fine too.
We've gotten that response so many times.
I'm sorry, y'all. We're supposed to be talking about your wrapping paper. So let's get back into it. Okay, but I wanted you all to know that if you want to find out more about Mah Melanin, you want to definitely check out mahmelanin.com. We're going to put it back up here right now. But let's get into the brand that is Mah Melanin, the holiday gift wrapping, exclusively at Sam's Club. Okay. What I want to do is go ahead and put this website up here now for folks to find it at bit.ly/Mah Melanin. MAHMELANIN is where you're going to find her. Listen, let's talk about it. What was that like? And first of all, did you wake up one morning and you were like, we need to be in Sam's Club? Let's call Sam's. How did that happen?
You know, it's so funny that you mentioned this, because there's a lady from my neighborhood who asked me the same thing. Her question was, did you know that your brand would go this far? And in all honesty, I was like, no, I didn't. I really didn't know. I just know that I wanted to produce a great product for the people, right? Yeah. And not only that, I have a sound belief that I don't believe in chasing the dollar, right? I believe in going after the passion. If you are going after the passion, the mission, the goal, you're going to succeed, because what you're going after is the passion, the passion to show how beautiful people of color are, allowing them to see themselves and understand the magic we have, the passion of just trying to change the trajectory, the stereotype, the mindset. When we talk about generational wealth, the passion to change the mindset, that's a part of generational wealth.
It is
for our community. So going after that passion and just wanting to continue to be greater and greater and greater to change and reach more and more people, that's how it really happened with Sam's Club. That's how we started getting recognition. So we've received recognition from Teddy Riley, Master P, Denise Boutique. We've been highlighted in NBA.com. We've had partnerships with LegalZoom. We were the finalists in QVC, The Big Fine. So we have done a lot, but it has all come from going after the mission, the passion, the goal. Right?
It wasn't about the money. It was about, I'm excited about this product and providing something that is necessary and needed in our communities, nationwide, worldwide. Yeah. Okay.
And caring about the people.
Yes.
Absolutely. So important to care about the people in the world and your customers. And we care. I've held conversations with my customers. I've given advice to my customers. I've cried with my customers. They're my family.
I love that.
They're my family.
Yeah. Okay.
So, and that's honestly how it happened. Now, I would not have been able to do any of this. And I know that's, what a lot of people say, but
Yeah.
Had not God ordered my steps and I
Come on
followed
now.
them,
Yeah.
like I told someone today, I said, this isn't my business. This is God's
Mhm.
business. He's telling me
Mhm.
where to go, what to do, and I'm
Yeah.
just moving how He's telling me.
Right. Right.
I'm just moving how He's telling me because I'm
Mhm.
just a small girl from the hood with a dream that turned it
Mhm.
into a reality. But I followed the steps that God placed in front of me, and I
Yeah.
cared about the people,
Mhm.
and I cared about the mission.
Yeah. And what I
And
like
that's what
here
matters.
is the fact that you have so many different brands to choose from, right? So you could do just like the basic snowflake here. And then
Mhm.
there's Santa and Mrs. Claus. I tell you, Santa, honey, he got that great. Listen, okay, let Mrs. Claus act up one good time. No,
You see, she's right next to him. She's like,
she
I
ain't
see
going
you.
nowhere. Then we have the family here that's having Christmas or holiday dinner, and then of course I see here is that the
Nativity
nativity.
theme.
Yeah, and I definitely see that. And this is so good because it looks like these are two different types, right? So I
They
see
are.
Santa here,
Mhm.
and then this is the new one right
Correct.
here, the
Mhm.
new outline. Okay. And there's a beautiful story that I know you wanted to share with us about these beautiful women here.
Okay, so you're gonna make me cry. Mm.
Okay. So who are we looking at here? What's
So you're looking at my heartbeats.
Mhm.
My mom, she's on my left. She's the one with the light colored headband on,
Okay. Okay.
and my aunt,
Hmm.
Vern. So my mom, Doreen, my aunt, Vern, and I call them the expediters.
Mm.
And they are all things Mah Melanin.
Okay.
And there's another one though that I have as well with all of the family members
Hmm.
around, but I can talk to that one.
Okay.
I promised them and my entire family that one day we would walk into the Sam's Club that I have shopped in with my parents since a child. And
Hmm.
one day we'll walk in and we'll be able to say, those are our products.
Mm.
And we did that.
You did it.
I was surrounded by so many family and friends and all of those individuals who I made the promise to. And we
Hmm.
all worked together to get to that point. And
Hmm.
just to be able to fulfill that, because that was let's keep it real.
Hmm.
That was a really big old promise I made.
That's huge. That's really big. And
Yes, that
something that
wasn't a
you,
little promise.
yeah, and you talked about this briefly during our green room time, and you expressed the level of work and effort that it took and the level of approvals that you guys had to go through. So it wasn't just about, oh, let's wrap it up and then ship it out. You had to get approved for every step along the way. What was that like?
Yeah, it was a lot
Hmm.
because what we were so normally it would take about 2 years. You have a
Hmm.
2 year jump start to start preparing to get in the stores. We
Hmm.
call it line reviews.
Hmm.
I had only months. We had months. So throughout that process, there were packaging that needed to be designed. You, as the brand owner, you are responsible for creating the packaging, but there is certain verbiage and certain tests and approvals you have to receive from the retailer each step of the way. And
Mm.
each time they can send it back, right? And you have to make those revisions. And those revisions can be very complicated.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you have packaging that must be approved. You have packaging testing. You have product testing. You have distribution channels, right? You have to make sure your distribution channels are strong and that every person on that distribution channel is in alignment with the timeline and the time frame that
Mhm.
normally would take a year and a half to 2 years that you've only had a few months.
Wow.
So we had from maybe March to complete everything
Wow.
from March until September. when the items were picked up
Mhm.
to be delivered to the Sam's DCs in distribution centers
Right,
in
right.
order to be dropped on Sam's Club floors. So we
That's
did it
amazing. Amazing.
within a few months. But we
And so
had a
walking, no, go ahead, because I'm sure this one I have to ask. I'm so sorry.
yeah, X.
Walking into a Sam store and seeing your products on the floor, what was that like?
It was surreal. It was very surreal, and I was in the moment. Just so I'm a people's person, and
Mhm.
remember, I said I believe in other people being happy. I wanted to make sure my parents got the full effect, my
Yeah.
husband, my kids.
Mhm.
I was really concerned with making sure that they got
Yeah.
all of you know, the feels.
Mhm. Mhm.
And I got some of it, and I was extremely excited. Don't get
Yeah.
me wrong, I was so excited. But the next day, I woke up and was, oh my goodness. Can I tell you, I just used so many Kleenex, maybe 2, 3 boxes of Kleenex, and couldn't
Mhm.
believe it because it was
Mhm.
so surreal. It
Wow.
was so moving. The
Mhm.
fact that we were able to complete this process. But I will say, in the club, as soon as it dropped, while it was dropping, we had individuals who were
Coming and
pulling
picking
off.
it up.
Oh my goodness. And I broke down and cried. And I actually have a live documenting that. Yeah.
Oh, I gotta
We
see
have a
this.
video documenting that. We recorded the entire experience, and it was beautiful.
Wow.
It it was beautiful. And it was so beautiful to hear my mom, because she's walking around. She's like, you see this gift wrap? That's my daughter right there. Yep, this is her brand. And
Oh,
they're taking selfies. And my he's sneaking taking his selfies. And
oh, look.
it was magical. It was magical.
Mm,
We come from a neighborhood where people feel that the possibilities are very limited.
yes.
And that is because of the stereotypes that have been set around our community.
Mhm.
But
Mhm.
to be able to go in there and really see
Yeah.
that and have the same individuals from our neighborhoods to
Mhm.
go in and see that and see what we could achieve if we just like
Mhm.
delete the noise, that
Yes.
was so amazing. Walking through the community, visiting different events, and having people that I've grown up with, right?
Yeah.
That we've grown up in the community to come up and say, wow, you're an inspiration. And now I know I can do it. And you know what I say? Well, you're not in it alone. You know me. I'm
Yeah.
here to help you
There
because
you.
it's about breaking those barriers,
Mhm.
but it's also about creating entry points for others.
Come on. That's what
And
I'm talking
that's
about.
important
It really is.
because when I
Absolutely.
get there, I
Yeah.
need to put my hand out and say,
Mhm.
let's go. Let me
Let's
help you.
let me help you.
It
That's
doesn't have to be just me.
yeah. Yeah.
And that's
And you've
important.
paved the way for that, because there are other brands that are other urban brands that are out there, but I don't know if I could relate to those people because I know of some major urban brands that are in the stores.
Mhm.
We don't even know that those brands are owned by these folks, unless, of course, you know them personally, or unless, of course, you know someone behind the scenes that knows
Yes.
that that bathroom brand belongs to so and so, or this one belongs to that
Mhm.
person, right? And it's just under a surname that isn't even relegated or remotely close to who that person is. So you don't know.
Yeah,
You and I see this product and I know that it belongs to you. It's like, that's my homegirl.
that's
That's
right.
my, I can touch her and she's
That's right.
real. And you've got a story to tell behind that. And I can look at that and I know, number one, that that's your design. Let's talk about that, shall we? Because this design is so specific. I already know somebody done tried it while I look at my watch. Have they tried it yet?
Um, you know, I have to say they have not.
Oh,
We are heavily protected. We're
Wonderful.
protected by trademarks.
There
We're
you go.
protected by copyright.
Come on.
I have certain measures in place to be on
Mhm.
the lookout if so, because we really, really have to protect the hard work that we put in.
Absolutely.
It's very important. So we have been very blessed
Hmm.
to not have anyone try it yet. And
Yeah.
I pray that it stays that way.
Yeah. Yeah. But even if it isn't, because somebody's going to try it and we already know, and they'll try to undercut. The one thing that I can definitely say is with you being heavily protected, and you following what was necessary and needed, that the takedown factor is going to be pretty swift,
Yes.
for sure.
Yes.
But yeah, because I've heard of so many amazing brands like yours who are experiencing that, and they find something, a replica of, on another platform. And I'm not going to name any names, but because that's
I've
not what
seen
we're
it.
here for. Yeah. So
Yeah.
I think it's important for us to have these conversations because we are coming up with ideas so quickly, and we're not taking the time to do the work. So let's talk about that before we wrap up. And then I have one final question for you. Doing the work. Let's talk about it. So many people talk about what they want to do. What are some of the things that you would say to someone who is a new business owner or who is struggling to get where you are in their business? What would you say to them to give them the courage that they need to continue to push forward?
I would say believe in yourself
Mm-hmm.
and the magic you have.
Mm,
Delete the noise that you
yeah,
have.
yeah.
Surround yourself with like-minded people.
Mm.
I have a mastermind. I
Come
have
on.
a group. I
Yeah,
have a family. I have a mentor. You're a part
yeah,
of that.
that's
And
right.
we can depend on each other. If
Mm,
if some days are hard, I can reach out to my business sister, my
yes,
business bestie, and I
yeah.
can say, "Whew, not a
Mhm.
good day." And they're going
Right.
to jump in and they're going to be there. You need to
Hmm.
surround yourself with
Yeah,
like-minded people. Invest in
absolutely.
yourself and
Yeah.
the education you have.
Hmm. Hmm.
And most importantly, do the work. Do not, I want to say, make sure that you're producing quality
Yes.
and not taking shortcuts.
Hmm.
And do not try to, what's the word I want to say? What is that I want to call syndrome? Help me out, Dr. Paulette.
Um,
Imposter syndrome.
Imposter syndrome. Yes.
Yes, do not have imposter syndrome, right? Trying to
Hmm.
create everything that everyone else is creating.
Hmm.
Find your niche
Hmm.
and
Hmm.
stay there
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
become great at that.
Yes.
Become great at that thing
Hmm.
and then branch out. That
I
would be
think that
my
is so
advice.
good. So good because you've done that. Like you started here and now you're in Sam's stores.
Sam's.
And I'm
Oh my
excited to get mine.
goodness.
I ordered it day before yesterday, I think it was. So
Yeah.
it should be here. They said it's supposed to be here between the 9th and the 12th.
Awesome.
So, and the only reason why is because the only other place it is here in Georgia is about 75 miles from my house. And I almost
Mhm.
got up. But if I hadn't had so many clients this week, I would have gone. I was like, I just go ahead and I just order. I
Yeah.
got a Sam's Club
We
membership.
got you covered online. We have
Yeah.
you covered online as well.
So
You,
yes, and
you
and
know, mhm.
folks, here's where you can find it. Once again, bit.ly/Mah Melanin. We're going to put this picture up here once again. This is what you're going to be looking for right here. You see that? You see old Santa Claus? Yes. He is letting us have it right here. And there are two different packages that you should be picking up. One is the Holiday Magic Collection, and the other one is Home for the Holidays Collection. And you are looking at the designer and the founder of Mah Melanin for these packages. And we're really excited once again to talk to you because we know it hasn't been easy. And one of the things that we like to strive for talking to other business owners here is the last question that I always ask every business owner when they arrive to the show is what's the good, the bad, and the
Mm,
ugly of building your business? And what gives you the strength to keep going?
Okay. I want to answer that, but I want to speak about something else as well.
Mm-hmm.
So should I speak about the other thing first and
By
then come
all
back
means.
to that? So I do want to mention, like, as the first Black-owned business and brand to partner with Sam's Club in their gift wrap category, this is our test year in club. So they are paying very close attention to see if this product is a product that the consumer and the customers would like. I'm asking for all of you all to support. Remember, we're out here breaking barriers, creating entry points. I'm the first. We don't have to be the last. We
Yes.
are available in 7 different states and online. So I'm asking that you all support. We work very hard to bring you this unique product.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'm just a girl from the hood with a dream. It's a reality. So I just ask that you support us, and thank
I
you for
love
that.
it. I love it. So let me repeat that. You are the first African American brand in the
Gift wrap category
wrapped category.
with
Okay.
Sam's Club,
With Sam's Club,
with Lowe's,
with Lowe's,
and with Hallmark
with
Mahogany.
Hallmark.
Yeah, just little me.
Just little old you. Oh, by the way, I'm in Sam's Club, a little Lowe's, and a little Hallmark stores, Mahogany. That sounds like, you're having a waiting to exhale moment. Oh, just a little rubber cheese, a little collard green. Oh, this is just where I am. But this is exciting. So you're literally the first.
I am the first.
That is amazing. Y'all heard it first. She's the first.
I'm the first.
My God, today. And we want to make sure that we get out here and we support you and make sure that we show that those numbers are there. Because like Dr. Michelle says, numbers don't lie, right?
They don't lie.
No. And this is amazing. I'm excited for you. And so, again, folks, we're talking about the first. She is the first, Mah Melanin. And we want to get out there and show our love, show support, and show that these are the brands that we are looking for, right? So that we can put our gifts under the tree and our children and our grandchildren and even ourselves can look at them and say, first of all, let me just take this wrapping paper off and save it. First of all,
yes.
But then the second thing is I'm excited to see myself under the tree as a gift to someone else. And then they can see themselves being reflected in the gift even before they open it. To know that you took so much effort and energy to go out, purchase the product, and then put it in such an amazing product of its own to give to me, along with whatever else comes with it, is amazing to me.
Yes.
And I think that we need to have more folks like you who are serving in the way that you are, because this is a service, and you are giving back to the community in a way that is so rare nowadays. You see it and then it becomes a novelty, you know what I mean? And then before you know it, it's like everybody wants to do it, but nobody can do it like somebody that's lived it.
Yeah.
Which is
You're
you.
right about that. You're right about that.
Absolutely.
And speaking of community, we also do an annual toy giveaway.
Look at that.
Yeah, and we bring our life-size Santa out. He loves dancing. So if you go to our Facebook or TikTok, you'll see Santa dancing.
Okay.
I mean, he would bust a move anywhere. And so, yeah, we also do that annually.
I love it. So now back to that final question.
Yeah.
What is the good, the bad, and the ugly of being in business? And what drives you every day to get up and to continue through with your vision?
The good. The good is being able to change the trajectory
Mm-hmm.
on how people of color are observed, or should I say the images and the
Mm-hmm.
perception
Mm-hmm.
that's put out there with people
Mm-hmm.
of color.
Mm-hmm.
The good is being able to change those negative um, negative self-esteem to positive self-esteem
Right.
when people of color can see themselves
Yeah.
on products and realize the beauty that they have, right?
Mm-hmm.
Being able to go out and speak to others and show the limitless possibilities
Mm-hmm.
on what we can achieve and what we
Yeah.
can reach in this world. I think that's really, really good.
Mm-hmm. It
Just being
is.
able to do good work,
Absolutely. I love it. Come on
being
now.
able to go out and touch people
Mm-hmm.
and do good work,
Mm-hmm.
right? And being able to allow them to see your passion, and
Mm-hmm.
then you plant that passion within them as well, and seeing them move,
Yeah.
start businesses,
Right.
mindset shifts,
Yeah.
children getting into business
Yeah.
because they are now able to see the possibilities when you do good work.
Yes.
So I think that's the good. Being able to do the good work. Of course, being able to bring my mom, my dad,
Mm.
my kids on this journey with me. My mom and dad worked so hard when they were younger. And I was that child that paid attention to everything. And I never wanted their hard work to go in vain. I was like, I
Mm.
gotta do something to show them that
Yes.
all the work that they put in for
Yes.
me, going to work every day, that
Yeah.
it was worth it. And now to have them up there with me, they've been on the news. I mean, they're can't tell them nothing now, right? But being able to bring them with me and
Mm.
share that journey, that is so good. The
Mm-hmm.
bad,
Uh-oh.
breaking barriers, sometimes they just don't want you there. And I'm just going to be honest.
Wow.
And I've been through it. Um, I remember a few years ago, about 2, 3 years ago, I was looking for a manufacturer, not for my gift wrap,
Mm-hmm.
not for my gift wrap, but I was looking for a manufacturer for blankets. And I remember the guy I spoke with on the phone, and he said, yep, that's a nice product. I've seen all of that. That there's other products out there. I know you all think you're doing really good things and it's nice, but you know, yeah, we'll give you a quote, but I mean, it's not really going to sell or do anything. And I told him, well, that's what you think,
Mm.
but I'm Mah Melanin,
Come
and I'm
on.
here to break the barriers for my people. And I will not let you deter me and tell me what we can achieve and what my people want. And I hung up that phone. I'm not gonna lie. I called my mama afterwards, and I was crying like a baby, but I didn't quit.
Mm. Mm.
I kept going. I
Mm.
persevered. I rose
Yeah.
because I wasn't doing it for to prove to him.
Right. Absolutely.
I'm doing to show
Yeah.
people of color that no matter what, we
Yes.
can still achieve. But
Yeah.
I was flat out basically told, we don't want you here in so many words.
Mm.
Because see, I'm at that point, I was entering into the manufacturing
Yeah.
sector.
Mm-hmm.
So I hope I don't get in trouble for this, but
No.
I'm just gonna go into it. It's okay to enter into the clothing lines,
Yeah.
and it's okay
Right.
to enter into other things. But
Mm-hmm.
now you're talking about going to the big dogs with the manufacturers. I don't really think I want. Wait a minute. You're in too many
Got
places.
you. I got you. Wow.
And let me tell you this, not for all of the manufacturers. I will say my
Mm-hmm.
manufacturers, oh my goodness, the
Mm-hmm.
ones that I have had and went with, they
Mm-hmm.
have been so amazing, and
Mm-hmm.
they have taught me the terminology. They have never tried to get over on me because I was new. They stood there with me.
Mm-hmm.
But I will tell you, I felt it from others, from other manufacturers.
Wow. Wow.
So that's why it is so important
Mm-hmm.
to support
Yeah.
Black owned businesses
Mm-hmm.
and understand the plight that we have to go through just to get to where we are.
Yeah.
It's real out here.
Yeah.
And I know that some of the prices you all may see may be a little bit more
Mm-hmm.
than what you may see on another product,
Mm-hmm.
but understand the plight
Yeah.
and the barriers we have to break.
Mm-hmm.
And not all pricing on our end may be the same as pricing
That is true.
from
That's true.
businesses, right? From larger businesses,
Yeah.
right? Because
Mm-hmm.
they're larger, so they have these larger price breaks. But coming
Absolutely.
in as small businesses, you
Mm-hmm.
don't really have the larger price breaks. So
Mm-hmm.
in order to actually make a profit, you
Mm-hmm.
do have to charge a little bit more. So just understand that.
Mm.
Good, bad.
I think you covered the ugly with that one.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
ugly. And what else?
And what pushes you to continue to keep going when you get up in the morning?
Wanting to elevate my community.
Yeah.
Wanting my community to be able to achieve all of their dreams and understand that it's achievable.
Yeah.
Wanting to shift the mindset of those around me,
Mm.
wanting to set a path for my kids and my grandkids and my great grandkids,
Legacy. Yeah.
for my parents, for all of the work that they did, for all of the racism that they experienced,
Mm.
from all the days that they didn't feel like going to work, but they kept pushing because they had kids. We all have parents. We know that. Come on.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah.
Who went through what they had to go through on their jobs
Yeah.
and to be crossed over as a supervisor just
Mm.
because, come on. If we're going to talk about it,
Facts.
we're going to
Facts.
talk about it.
Yes. Facts.
So that people like that as well can see, man, look how far we've came.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Run, people, run.
Run. Yes.
Go, people, go.
Yes.
And that's what I do it from. And the
Mm.
way that I'm able to do it is because God really, really, really orders my path and he prepares me way ahead of time before I even reach a certain
Yeah.
point. I
Mm-hmm.
never know why I'm in a certain situation, but
Mm-hmm.
once I get out of that situation, I get to the next point. I'm like, okay, God, I see what you
That's
was
why.
doing. It
Yeah.
was preparing me.
Right. Absolutely.
And I know I can do it because I have him
Mm-hmm.
and I know what DNA I got, my ancestors that runs through my veins.
Come on. Come
And I
on.
know they are strong
Mm-hmm.
and they persevere.
Yeah.
And on the days that I'm really tired,
Mm-hmm.
I know what's running through my veins: strength,
Yeah.
resilience, perseverance,
Yeah.
hard work, never
Mm.
giving up,
Yeah.
making a way out of no way.
Come on. I love to hear these. I love to hear these stories. They never get old. And I ask that question as we wrap because I don't ever want anyone to think that we're waking up and it's everyday roses running a business. Because it's not. It's just not. And you, if you hear the song in your head and it's in your heart, then you have to see it through because it keeps you up at night. You see the images and the design and you see how it's supposed to look and how it's going to be laid out and you're asking for the provision because you've been given the vision and look at what you have been able to present to the world. Look at that. Look at you right there. And I love this for you. I really do. This is amazing at what you have accomplished. And I know that we're going to be seeing many more designs. We are going to see astronomical sales. You're going to sell out everywhere you go. That is prophetic. This is just the beginning, and we will see much, much more from you, Mah Melanin founder. Yes, Miss Ardean is in the building, y'all. Before we started, because then I will start, and we're going to have to find the tissue.
I know, right?
So listen, I want to thank you for coming to hang out with me today, and spending time with me in the Brownstone. You are officially one of the people in the neighborhood, and I'm excited to have you here. Ladies and gentlemen, you will be able to find her product at brownstoneworldwide.com. It's going to take you directly to the link here, bit.ly/Mah Melanin. You'll be able to also, this is going to take you directly to the Sam's Club store. That's where that's going to take you. And you'll be able to take it there. In Brownstone Living Magazine, you're featured in the people in the neighborhood. So we're really excited to have you a part of the family, girl.
Thank you for having me.
This is amazing. I'm excited for you.
Thank you so much.
I know we have to wrap, but are there any last words for us?
I just want to thank everyone out there who has been supporting the Mah Melanin brand. Mm-hmm. I would also like to speak to just everyone out there, whether you are starting a new business, whether you have a new business, whether you're starting a new career, maybe whether you're going back to college, just don't stop. Don't give up. Believe in yourself. Keep pushing. Yeah. Keep pushing. You got this.
Yeah.
You know, things get hard. It does. But, you know, remember your truth, your magic. And keep pushing.
Keep pushing.
Like I used to say when we first started Mah Melanin, I said, yell, sis, till somebody hear you. Because eventually they will.
Yell, sis. I love it.
Hear you. Yes.
Yes. I love it.
You keep pushing and keep going. You got this.
Well, you heard it first. Yes. The lovely Ardean Miller Marbley has joined us, the founder of Mah Melanin. Again, we're going to ask you to head over to bit.ly/Mah Melanin to get your very own Mah Melanin gift wrap sets. They come in packages of 4. You have 2 different types that you can choose from. And make sure that you head over to samsclub.com using this particular link at the bottom of your screen. Listen, I know we got to get out of here, but make sure that you head over to brownstoneworldwide.com for more news and information and lifestyle that you can use for all urban professionals who are looking to live the Brownstone lifestyle. Don't forget to also get your copy of Brownstone Living Magazine and listen in to this interview and other podcast shows at Brownstone Worldwide's very own Cityscape Radio, the website, and the app. You can download it today. Listen, it's time for us to get home, get out of here, wrap it up. We'll see you around.